Not that everything needs a disclaimer, because as social media consumers, we should all know that only like a tiny fraction of everyone's day and life is shared here. So we should be able to piece together that it's not perfect. You know, we should be able to. But I will say to this, I don't share motherhood a lot. And that was our morning. I got how many hours? Maybe 3 hours of sleep. Not even. It was very sad. I'm very exhausted, and I'm someone who thrives off a lot of alone time. Like, being social in any capacity doesn't charge any type of battery inside of me. So I will say, like, with all of that, I'm a little like, it's a lot. It's a lot for me every day. So I'm gonna go paint samples on the wall for a bit, and hopefully some self-entertaining goes on. So didn't want you to think I'm like this, like, not that you would think that, but I just...
Where have you been for the past 3 hours? Here, buried in paint samples. It never ends, guys. It never ends. I've never celebrated as much as I will celebrate when paint colors are picked. So let me just walk you through this a second. This is in our bedroom, and I know you're like, Liz, you have wallpaper samples. I do. And I do want a wallpaper. We want a professional for this space. I don't know when they can come. So I want to paint in the meantime, if that makes sense, because I want a certain person to do it. So they're affordable, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I just feel like in this room, I want someone to do it. So I sampled. Do you want to know the colors? Reminder, here are the wallpaper samples. I hate how the colors show up on here. Well, our windows are all taped up, so that doesn't really help. But here are some wallpaper samples I am loving. One has the white florals on it, and then one is just the plain ivy. I'm loving these, and I explained it kind of before. There are all vines on the outside of these windows, or there will be soon if there's not. So I like the idea of like the vines continuing into the room. So for a bedroom space, what are we feeling? Do you feel wallpaper or paint? Like, what are we feeling for the bedroom? Let me know. I'm really fond of this wallpaper that I just got in. When I say fond, I'm actually obsessed. And it's just really pretty and would be very beautiful. Also, the trim, you can see it's very like that warm white. This is all primed, so not cute. The trim is, I think, all painted. So it is looking very beautiful in here. More on the paint samples later. We'll cover those up. Let's not even talk about it. Abandoned Cope's room. Don't worry, we left you hanging on paint and floors. Today, we took up this trunk finally. It's been sitting in our front living room because our entire house is just everywhere, all over in these renovations. Nothing is where it's supposed to be, including the spaces that look great. Still, it's not where it's supposed to be. We've just made it cozy in the in-between, but we finally took this trunk out that I bought for Cope's nightstand. Extra storage. I'm really excited about it. That's up here. But we have a lot to do in here yet that I'm excited. But we've been in our room getting ready for flooring and all that stuff that's on more of a time crunch. This one is more like elective. We don't have anything balancing on this. But we are going to do some sort of built-ins over there on each side of the window, I think. More on that later. We have to hang all those dog portraits in a gallery wall. So we will be back up here. We didn't abandon it.
Des petits castors et pollux, des gens de ce...
Behind every strong, incredible woman trying to make beautiful content online, there's a husband who's absolutely sick of their shit.